This video brought to you by the SMSU Alumni Association, and joining us today is Ross Webskowski, head women's golf coach at Southwest Minnesota State University. The Mustangs in full swing during their fall season. Have had some tournaments so far here in the first couple of weeks of September. And Coach, before we look ahead to this weekend against Concordia, their tournament, your overall thoughts of your team's play so far here at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I think we're happy with where we're at. Coming off a tournament win up in Detroit Lakes at the Concordia Invitational, which was a good performance by our team, not only just with our top 10, but our top 5, 1 through 10, played extremely well. I think on Saturday, having 8 of our top 10 being under 85 was a good accomplishment, and I think we're starting to gel, and our top 5 are starting to play on the same day, and whenever we can get 4 really good scores, I think we can compete with some of the best teams in our conference and region.
Well, you just mentioned it about your depth, but that's got to be exciting to see that you can have so many players compete for those top 5 spots, because that's only going to add to make a competitive practice each week to see who makes that top 5.
Yeah, I think right now, when we're looking at playing our 5th player, we have 4 players who are within half a shot or a shot with a stroke average, and that's definitely a good thing to have. It also presents a little bit of challenges, and we'll see how everyone responds to that team competition. Hopefully they will bring out the best in them.
Well, late last spring and now here into this season, Marissa Campos really played solid golf for you, and 3 sub-80 rounds this last weekend up in Detroit Lakes. Talk about the things that she's done to improve her game.
I think it was just as a freshman last year, she was still trying to deal with where she fit in on the team and things like that. We always knew that she had the talent to be able to help us out, and last spring she was given the opportunity to go into our lineup, and she's made the most of it. Coming off a very good performance at the NCAA regional tournament last spring, she's carried that over into this fall, and she's definitely been our most consistent golfer, and that's exciting to see. And I think she still has a little bit more into her, and she can get a little bit lower once she gets a little bit more acclimated to shooting in the 70s on a consistent basis.
Well, this last weekend, as you mentioned, winning the Concordia Invite second straight season, the Mustangs have done that, and you beat Minnesota State Mankato during that tournament, and which is a good win, which will help during regional time. But obviously this weekend, a very tough tournament up in St. Paul area with Concordia Invite, and huge weekend for your squad, not only for this fall to keep that confidence, but will help come regional time as well next spring.
Yeah, our next 4 tournaments are very crucial for us as far as where we sit regionally, and we're going to see a lot of the same teams every weekend here. We have seen Mankato. They will not be there this weekend, but we have faced Augustana, which will be there. And then a lot of the other conference teams, which we haven't seen yet this year, and it'll be a good test for us to see where we match up, and hopefully this will get us going in the right direction over the next 4 weekends, which is a very crucial time for our season.
All right, Coach, best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.